Over a decade ago, the Big Bang Theory series burst onto the television scene, captivating audiences and amassing a colossal fan base. Its meteoric rise transformed it into one of the most widely viewed shows worldwide. But as time has passed, 3 years have flown by since the airing of its final episode. Naturally, curiosity arises regarding the whereabouts and current endeavors of its 7 prominent characters. Today, in this video, we shall unveil the answers you seek. Kaley Cuoco. In The Big Bang Theory, Kaley Cuoco played the role of an aspiring actress, Penny, who lives across the hall from Sheldon and Leonard. In the series, the relationship between Penny and Leonard would eventually evolve into a romantic one. Well, as it turns out, Kaley and her co-star, Johnny, also got together in real life and dated for about 2 years before calling it quits, due to different viewpoints about the privacy of their relationship. Despite this failed relationship, the two did manage to foster a strong friendship, which continues to wax stronger despite the end of the Big Bang Theory. And apart from this short-lived romance with Johnny, Kaley has been involved in a string of other failed relationships. Back in 2013, she would get married to former American tennis player Ryan Sweeting. However, the marriage came crashing down just 3 years later, and then in 2018, she exchanged marital vows with Carl Cook at a private ceremony. However, the duo would announce their separation in September of 2021. In a joint statement, they made it known that the decision was based on mutual understanding, and there was no bad blood between them. After this publicized split, Kaley has since found love with American actor Tom Pelphrey. The two met at the premiere of Ozark, and according to Kaley, it was love at first sight. In a recent Instagram post, the two lovers announced that they're expecting a baby girl in 2023. Since starring in The Big Bang Theory, Kaley played a major role in the dark comedy series The Flight Attendant. Her performance in the show earned her a Golden Globe nomination. Apart from this successful television series, Kaley has also starred in the 2022 action thriller film The Man from Toronto, in which she plays a character named Anne. In the movie, she starred alongside actors Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson. Johnny Galecki. In The Big Bang Theory, Johnny Galecki played the character of Leonard Hofstadter, who is the best friend and roommate of Sheldon Cooper. Since The Big Bang ended, Johnny welcomed his first child, Avery, with his model girlfriend Elena Meyer. This would be in December of 2019. The actor announced the birth of their boy in an Instagram post in which she wrote the following caption, with full and grateful hearts: "We welcome our beautiful Avery into this incredible world. Thank you for all of your love and support." Barely a year after this event, Johnny and Avery split up for reasons not made known to the public and have been co-parenting their son. It seems Johnny isn't interested in starting up a new romantic relationship anytime soon. Johnny has kept himself busy by working on several projects since The Big Bang Theory came to an end. One of these includes a television series titled The Connors, which focuses on the daily life and struggles of an American family. In the series, he plays a character by the name of David Healy. The actor also made an appearance in 2019 in a movie, A Dog's Journey, where he plays a character by the name of Henry Montgomery. However, since this movie, Johnny has stayed off of the big screen and has instead dedicated more of his time to spending quality time with his son. Hopefully we get to see more of him on the screen soon. Jim Parsons. Jim Parsons played Sheldon Cooper, a genius physicist with an amazing ick, but who painfully lacks social skills. Jim Parsons' genius portrayal of this character resulted in several awards, including 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and 2 Critics' Choice Television Awards. Well, since the Big Bang Theory series ended, Jim has focused his attention on new projects. One of these is a 2020 movie called The Boy in the Band, and the movie, which is set in 1960, follows a group of gay men in New York City whose evening gets interrupted by the presence of an unexpected guest. The movie features actors such as Matt Bomer, Tuck, Watkins, Zachary Quinto, and many others. In addition to this, Jim has continued to work on voiceovers for Young Sheldon, a spin-off and prequel to The Big Bang Theory, which commenced airing in 2017 and places focus on a much younger Sheldon Cooper. Jim also produced and will feature in an upcoming movie titled, spoiler alert, The Hero Dies, in which his portrayal of a writer whose partner gets diagnosed with terminal cancer. The movie is set to be released in December of 2022. Away from his life on the screen, Jim has celebrated his 5th wedding anniversary a few months back with his husband Todd, and they got hitched in May of 2017 after a long relationship of 14 years. Simon Helberg. In The Big Bang Theory, Simon Helberg portrayed Howard Wolfowitz, who is a Jewish aerospace engineer and ex-astronaut for NASA. When The Big Bang Theory ended, Simon then decided to take a break from acting and focused his time and energy on other parts of his life. Soon after the break, he landed a role in a musical romance movie titled Annette, and in the film, he plays a character named the Conductor. This required him to tap into his musical knowledge and even lead an orchestra. Following that, he starred in a 2022 movie titled As They Made Us, which tells the story of a divorced woman as she tries to find love once again and also maintain balance within her family. The movie allowed Simon, who played the role of a character named Nathan, to reunite with his former Big Bang Theory co-star Mayim Bialik. A fun fact is that Bialik directed and wrote As They Made Us. She wrote the movie after the loss of her father in 2015, revealing that she had specifically pinned the role of Nathan for Simon, but wasn't sure if he would actually take it. When Simon eventually picked up the role, Bialik was elated. Apart from the movie, Simon has also appeared in a 2022 romantic comedy science fiction film titled Space Oddity, and in the film he plays a character known as Dmitri, who is a Russian laborer. When Simon isn't trying to get into characters for a role, he enjoys spending time with his family. In 2007, just 2 months before the premiere of The Big Bang Theory, he actually got married to Jocelyn Town, who is also an actress. Their union has been blessed with 2 children thus far. Mayim Bialik. In The Big Bang Theory, Bialik played the role of Amy Farrah Fowler, a neuroscientist who eventually became Sheldon's wife, and after The Big Bang Theory, she got the opportunity to star in another TV series titled Call Me Kat. The series focuses on the life of a 39-year-old single woman who struggles against society and her mother to show that she can live a fulfilling life without necessarily sticking to set rules. This wasn't the only project that she had worked on after The Big Bang Theory. She made her directing debut with a movie that she wrote called As They Made Us. As mentioned previously, this movie allowed her to reunite with Simon on the movie set. Since August of 2021, Bialik has also served as a part-time host of the popular American quiz show Jeopardy! She shares this duty alongside her co-host, Ken Jennings. The 46-year-old is also the mother of 2 boys, Frederick and Miles, whom she co-parents with her ex-husband, Michael Stone. They would be married for about a decade, but broke things off due to what they described as irreconcilable differences. She'd has since moved on with her boyfriend, Jonathan Cohen, whom she met at a birthday party and connected with. Due to their shared passion for mental health awareness in 2021, they would launch and begin co-hosting their mental health podcast called Mayim Breakdown. Kunal Nayyar. Kunal played Raj in The Big Bang Theory, an astrophysicist at Caltech, who is also Howard's best friend, And since The Big Bang Theory has ended, Kunal has continued working on the movie scene and has appeared in some major motion picture projects. He got roles in television shows like The Royal Detective and Suspicion, and in addition to that, he's also performed voice acting for the Trolls movie franchise. Well, if you've watched any of the Trolls movies, then you're likely not even to recognize his voice, because he's the voice of the character known as Guy Diamond, who talks and sings with an auto-tuned voice. Kunal also appeared as the leading character in the movie The Storied Life of A.J. Thickery. The movie follows the story of a grumpy bookstore owner who struggles both emotionally and financially, but gets a new lease on life after the arrival of a mysterious package. Kunal will also start an upcoming science fiction film titled Spaceman, which is scheduled to be released by Netflix in 2023. The movie is directed by John Rink and is an adaptation of the 2017 novel Spaceman of Bohemia. Kunal will be starring alongside actors Adam Sandler, Paul Dano, and Carey Mulligan. Melissa Rauch. Fans of The Big Bang Theory will remember Melissa for playing Bernadette, a waitress and Penny's co-worker at the Cheesecake Factory, who uses her earnings to fund her studies. Around the time that The Big Bang Theory came to an end, Melissa appeared in a biographical comedy drama titled Laundromat. In the movie she played Melanie, the daughter of a widow who investigates an insurance fraud, and also in the 2020 movie The Cat in Cats and Dogs 3. She voiced one of the main characters called Gwen. That same year, the actress and her husband Winston welcomed their second child, a boy named Brooks. This addition to the family came less than 3 years after she had given birth to her daughter Sadie. In 2023, Melissa is scheduled to be appearing in a reboot of the classic television show Night Court, which is said to be a sequel of the original show of the same name that ran from 1984 to 1992. She's also on board as one of the upcoming series' executive producers. What did you think about this video? Be sure to let us know all about it in the comments section down below.